Aha! This is Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel's podcast.
I mean, I don't know who thought this was a good idea because two police officers have driven their Toyota Camry sedan onto a beach in WA. I mean, sedans don't go on the sand. Like if you're four-wheel driving on Fraser Island, cool.
Yeah, they're not sedans. Sandans.
Yeah, but like a two-wheel drive sedan. These are the people that we're supposed to, respect because they're protecting us, they're looking after us, but they're getting bogged in the sand like...
Oh, that's a bit tragic. Some holidaymaker with kayaks on the roof of his Pajeros pulling the police off the sand.
How much is that guy like a hero? He's loving
that's his story for the rest of his life.
Oh, my God.
Remember that time
if he didn't have big BDE before, he does now. I'm just going to say it outright.
But isn't that classic Australia too? We're obviously not in Detroit, Michigan, where our police are driving around in Toyota Camrys.
Toyota Camrys.
I mean, they're a great car if you, or a
I've been
city
seeing
mum.
like souped up BMW ones that look like they go real fast.
I've actually noticed there's no brand loyalty with police cars anymore.
No, they're just whoring it up.
Anything to do with
It was like, oh yeah, we'll go that one. What might be Hyundai's?
Oh, that one.
Because you know how you have to say Hyundai now?
Oh, Hyundai. It's not Hyundai.
It's Hyundai.
Hyundai?
It's Hyundai.
Can we find out? Can you get a Hyundai ad? Because I will say
Americans
Hyundai.
say Hyundai.
Get the Kevin Bacon Hyundai ad.
You can't.
Well, Americans say some crazy
everything weird.
Kevin Bacon's in this really cool Hyundai ad with his daughter.
Hyundai.
And it's so cool. It's an ED ad or an EV ad, electric vehicle.
Oh, not ED.
No,
ED's
I don't want to know.
dysfunction.
Yeah, I don't want my Kevin Bacon to be in an ED ad.
I don't know. Who's in an EV ad? Hyundai. I'm pretty sure it's Hyundai everywhere.
It's not Hyundai. I want Mr. Hyundai to
Yeah.
call up and tell us that that's the case because I just feel like that's something that Americans say because I can't say things properly.
Well, he won't know you're calling him because you said his name wrong.
Someone from Hyundai's on the phone. Or Hyundai.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
really?
Okay, what should we do? Do we speak to Michael or go to Kevin first? Kevin Bacon.
Let's hear from Kevin Bacon first and then hear it from the horse's mouth, from
While
the
you've been waiting to
employee.
see if EVs are a thing, my dad went electric.
Up to 360 miles on a single charge.
Introducing the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 6 with up to 360-mile range.
Hyundai.
Of course he says Hyundai. He's American. That's what Americans
He's American.
say.
They call Craig.
Yeah, Craig. Hey, Craig.
And there's
Hey,
Craig.
Craig.
And then there's no E in there. They pronounce Ian Iron.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
Ian
Ian
Ziering.
Ian. I always thought it was weird that they called him Iron. Like, there's no R in his name.
Is it Aaron Ziering? What? Okay, Michael from Hyundai is on the line. Hey, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Hyundai.
Hyundai! See?
Hang on.
It's
Well, firstly, it's just what?
Oh,
It's pronounced Hyundai. It always is. It's drop the I, so it's not Hyundai. It's not Hyundai. It's Hyundai.
Hyundai,
why-
like
but
there's
why
a
do-
Y on the end of it.
What, can we isolate that down? Why do Americans say Hyundai then?
That's just their twang.
Okay, so Michael's not an expert. I don't think.
Michael is an expert. He works at Hyundai. He's been told how to say it.
Correct. I run the national BDC for the whole of Australia, so every Hyundai dealership I
You tell him, Michael. You tell
While
him.
I have you on the
He
line,
also said Australia, so. All right, well, that's
I'm
Michael.
so happy. Thanks, Michael, for clearing that up.
That's Michael from...
Hyundai Ioniq 6.
It's from Hyundai.
Yeah, all right. I still say Hyundai, but I was just,
You're
I
gonna
love Kevin
continue
Bacon.
saying Hyundai, aren't you?
I like it. I like saying Hyundai. It's a bit naughty.
yeah, you're so naughty.
I'm going to request all my Ubers be Hyundais. Okay, Benji, we're back to Dum Dums. What happened in Queens?
Oh, in WA,
my apologies.
Cops drove their sedan two-wheel drive Toyota Camry onto the sand like
That's
a
right.
big dum-dum,
Yeah.
and they got stuck and they got bogged. I also love that word. I love the word bogged.
Bogged.
And they
Where'd
got
you get bogged in me Hyundai?
Yeah, bogged. When was the last time you got your
Bogged.
Hyundai bogged? And people had to be heroes and help get the cops out of being bogged, if that's the right way to say it.
It's good. Hey, Benji, what's your Dum Dum moment?
So I listen to the radio while I'm at work, and occasionally a few podcasts. And I'm the podcast owner, and I called up for it, and it was a podcast, so it's a few months old.
That's something I
Listen
do.
to our podcast.
That is good. All right, Emma, Dum Dum moment. What's yours?
Getting my foot stuck in an elevator.
What?
How?
Yeah, after a night shift, I was gas bagging, tired obviously, and went to walk in and the door shut, and it was an old one, so it kept closing.
Oh, no. Did you get injured? Was it really bad?
Just a bruise. No, it wasn't too bad.
No, 'cause it just
had
goes
the
like
girl
this.
set to free me.
Keep bouncing off.
I think it's fine to get you.
They get quite forceful, those doors, if you really stand in their way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got strapped under a garage door once.
What?
Yeah, when I was working at Nova actually as a Casanova, I realised I'd left something in the Casanova car park, and I tried to slide under the door Matrix style, and I got stuck, and we had to get a technician to come and get my foot out.
No, it would have been Malcolm. Malcolm is
Would it be
still
Malcolm?
there. Malcolm.
He's still here, thank you. I was wondering why Malcolm looks at me like a big dum-dum.
He's that elevator guy who now tells jokes for a living.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Dum moments, 13, 24, 10. As soon as I have one, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, this is about Boris Johnson, who's had a few dum-dum moments in his time.
Wait, Joel, you did have one. You used to say,
Oh, yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or when you came in
Dum-dum.
after Splendor and you're like, oh, what's the Robert De Niro film that starts with an E? What's the Robert De Niro? No one could guess it. Nobody could guess it.
started
all
with an S at
weekend.
least.
Started with an S.
Edward Scissorhands, and it was Johnny Depp.
It's Johnny Depp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we've all got our moments. I get it.
Not Joel.
Yeah.
Not
Joel's
Joel.
got
Not
a
me.
dum-dum.
I am impenetrable, remember?
You've been penetrated, I bet you have.
An inquest has learned that Boris Johnson, he was the UK PM about 5 PMs ago.
And he was a bit of a cutie, wasn't he? Like, I mean, I didn't agree with a lot of his stuff, but I liked watching him and hearing him speak.
Well, I find it sometimes like leaders who have a sense of humour, like even Trump sometimes, he's like, when they make you laugh, it's like, oh, God, why am I laughing at you?
Yeah, I'm
Well, remember
supposed
this,
to hate
Joel?
you.
Remember this
Yeah.
at the end of his speech?
Hasta la vista, baby.
I mean, you can't hate that.
Well, and also his hair. Like, wasn't that kind of part of his shtick of being a little bit kooky and a little bit...
I know, his messy mop.
Yeah.
Obviously, he led the UK through COVID. And look, this is a bit of a dumb question. But he did ask the UK's top scientists whether blowing a hairdryer up your nose would kill COVID.
Up your nose.
That's now come to light because there's an inquest into his management.
Was that 'cause after he had his fun little parties when everyone was on lockdown?
I know, the lockdown party, my God.
Buddy.
He's from that really exclusive private school in the UK.
Eton?
I believe
Eton.
so, where they're all boys and they all have similar
Prince Harry
attitudes
went.
and they're all a bit debauched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, some of his fellow ministers also claimed that Boris would send bonkers messages in big WhatsApp groups. I mean,
Oh, gosh.
same.
What I would do to get those unencrypted.
Remember when Donald Trump re-COVID said, shouldn't you just drink hand sanitizer?
Or didn't he say something about bleach? Like something about injecting
bleach.
or
Injecting bleach.
something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
I mean, we were all learning. I remember someone asked Brett Sutton, who is the chief medical officer here in Victoria, if you could get COVID from a fart. And he did say, well, technically, yes.
Yeah. Well, it's passing germs. Sheridan, hello.
Hi.
Hi, your dumb
Hey,
moment,
Sheridan.
please.
You're a dumbass.
So what I've done was, not once, but twice, I've left the car shoes on top of the car and proceeded to drive off and run them over.
Oh, Sheridan.
Why are you taking your shoes off and putting them on top of your car?
Our hands were too full and didn't want to do trips, so just chucked them up there to put everything in. And
You don't put your shoes on your
Do
feet?
you drive barefoot?
nope, drive barefoot.
I do love driving barefoot.
Really?
It's controversial,
Do
but I
you?
do
I don't.
love it.
I find the heel on the bottom not
Okay,
that fun.
I'm just going to sound up myself, but I've got one car that's a bit sporty, and so the accelerator and the brake are like metal.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
I do
it'd be
love your
cool
Ford
and-
Falcon.
Your SS Commodore.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's real nice in summer. But
Yeah.
I get it.
And that spoiler you've got is huge.
Yeah, it's not as good as your subwoofer, bro.
Gatsby Skyline, mate.
Fully sick, bro.
It's a really long 2-door Skyline that makes no sense to anyone.
Absolutely none.
There's only one kind of person that has a Skyline, and you know who you are, and you're only driving around on weekends for some weird reason.
Real late.
Angie.
Meeting people
Hey,
in
how you
side
doing?
streets.
Hey,
Hi,
good.
Angie.
What's your dumb question / moment?
I work in a restaurant and I'm taking an order and somebody wanted a vegan seafood dish.
You're
Oh
a
my
dumbass.
God.
Not me, not
Vegan.
me. I was the order taker, not the order, yeah.
And do you have, when you say enjoy your meal, do a lot of people say, you too?
Yes, exactly. Well, have a good night. Yes, you too.
Thank you, Angie.
A vegan
We embrace
seafood
our
dish.
dumbasses.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.